Hi, I'm Kim, this is Homestead Witchery, and today we're going to plant some seeds. Yes, you're seeing it right, no eyebrows. I got bored yesterday, and I've always wanted to try it. Well, not always. Ever since I saw Jana Marble's video, where she shaves her eyebrows off, I've wanted to. And yesterday was the day. So, today, I'm just going to plant some seeds and talk to you. Mostly I'm planting things for my medicinal altar garden. And since I don't have any planting cups, but I do have an abundance of eggshells, that's what I'm going to grow them in. And I have 11 herbs that I'm going to use. I'm going to label them with this Sharpie so I know what I'm doing. First is thyme. And I'm planting 2 of each. The reason I'm using eggshells is, like I said, I have a bunch of them. Plantain. And I might as well use it because once I plant them, I'm just gonna, when they get a root ball going, I'm gonna crunch the shell and then plant the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to label these, so get ready for a sped up section starting now. Okay, that's done, and now I'm going to fill them up with dirt. More speed sequence. Alright, I am going to start putting seeds in. Now I started with thyme because it's pretty and it'll grow for a good while here. And I use a lot of it in cooking. I just like it. When they're microscopic seeds like this stuff, I'm just going to put like a pinch in each thing and then I'll thin the plants as they come up. Next is nettle, because it's nourishing and I only have 1 kidney thanks to genetics, so I want to take care of my kidneys. These are tiny too. Seems like all the seeds that I'm planting right now are microscopic. Oh good, that's enormous. I'm glad I put a huge amount in my hand. Where's the nettle? There we are. And then try to cram all these tiny seeds back in the tiny hole that I made. That's what she said. Don't do that's what she said jokes. Ah, I just sprinkled this on top of the kudzu thing. Darn it. Calendula is next. How do you pronounce that word? What this is. I've heard a couple different ones. But I don't even think that's a seed. Well, maybe it is. 2 seeds of the big seeds. Where is it? There we go. 2 for you. 2 for you. 3 for you because I don't feel like putting it back in the package. Then patchouli, because I love me some patchouli. It is a very good magical plant. I also like the way it smells. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is like a joke. Are you serious? These are legitimately like grains of salt. And someone was so kind in the Wabah group and sent me a patchouli plant for Christmas. And then it lasted through Colorado fine. It lasted through the winter just fine. And when we moved here, there was this random frost and it freaking died. And I was very unhappy. I'm actually sad about that. I really like that plant. And I feel bad that I let this, 1, that I let the poor plant die. And 2, that it was a gift and I let it die. That's just bad form. Okay, hopefully that grows. Oh my gosh. It's so small. It's like smaller than salt. If that grows, that'll be a feat. Tulsi is next. Tulsi is next, and that is because we're in the middle of a plague. And I want, well, these are, why is there so much packaging? Anyway, plague. The plague is upper respiratory, it's respiratory stuff. So that's what I am growing this for, because I want medicine. And obviously, as we've seen, medicine is hard to come by right now. So if I can make my own, all the better. Come on, come on, come on. Got the Tulsi going. I just gotta find the right place. 3 in each, because that's what I got out. Horehound is next, which I have always had a fascination with horehound because of Little House on the Prairie. And they'd go get horehound candy. And then I tried it and it tasted god-awful. But then I found out it's good for witch stuff and it's a good medicine. So, yay me, I guess. Please let these be bigger. Of course not. Seriously, everything I'm growing is microscopic. Horehound has tiny seeds, so where's my horehound? American ginseng. This is an experiment. I have no idea how it'll do. And to be honest, I don't even really know what it's good for. I know what regular ginseng's good for, so we'll see how this does. And since it grows where I'm from, which is humid and warm and has seasons and like actual dirt, I really don't know how this will do here. At least the seeds are decently sized. What is this? Ginseng. Alright, but wouldn't it be exciting to have ginseng? Because that stuff's pricey. Prickly lettuce. Oh, this is tiny too. But I found prickly lettuce and I said, oh, when I go back to work, I'll pick one of the plants and plant it. And then I will have prickly lettuce seeds once it goes to seed. Except I never went back to work. Ta-da! Anyway, as you may recall from my medicine video, prickly lettuce is also good for lung health. When Crow, when we got him from the shelter, he had a mild case of kennel cough. So I made him, I know I don't remember which one of these I put seeds in, so I made him a blend with some of which was wild lettuce. Is this on the front? With wild lettuce. Next is kudzu, which is an experiment. I know it goes crazy in the East. I do not think it'll happen here because there's no water here. But it's supposed to be a good fodder and it has medicinal properties. So these look like pot seeds. If it does well, then I'll grow some for the chickens and possibly for me. These will be, the kudzu will stay in containers and I will not be letting it go to seed just in case. Next is mullein, again, microscopic seeds. Are you serious? Mullein for lung health, again. Finally is the plantain. Oh, here's a note saying that they lied about what they sent me on the customs package. That's nice. This is a weed that grows in every state I've ever lived in. I don't remember if it's wide or thin leaf plantain, but it is just plantain. So, why would you lie on the on the customs package? Plantain, plantain, plantain. There we go. Okay, that's it. I am going to get a spray bottle and mist these daily, maybe more because they're going to stay in this room, which is my studio, which stays really hot because I keep it mostly closed off. Oh, also, for my planting container, I just used a cheap aluminum, they call it a turkey roaster, but I wouldn't put a chicken in this. I wouldn't put a quail in this because it's flimsy as heck. with sand in the bottom. Since these are eggshells, I want them to stay upright, and I can do that with the sand. And you could, if you don't want to plant more than 12 seeds, 12 plants, you can just use your egg carton. The secret to having shells that look like this is your Instant Pot. Cook 14 eggs and you will get it several, because when you steam eggs in the Instant Pot, they're so easy to peel, it just pops out basically. That's how you get shells like this, where you can put stuff in them. Or I guess you could blow them, the raw eggs if you wanted, but ew, and I don't have time for that. Plus I wanted to make deviled eggs. I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, it's hot in here, so it'll germinate well, or it should, and I'll be misting daily because it's hot in here and it's the desert, and this is the east end of the house. It gets really hot, so once they start sprouting, they will go into the next room, which is actually the bathroom, so they won't go in there. The next room, which is the reptile room, and it's also where our grow lights are. So once they have some true leaves, then I will start hardening them off to go outside, and then I'll plant them over in my herb garden. That is it for this week. I don't know that you would have learned anything other than like a hack to use some of your trash. But remember, always save your eggshells, because you never know what I'm going to come up with to tell you to use them for. Save your eggshells. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.